Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel CyberXPopsy. In this video today we're gonna cover Advent of Cyber 2025 Day 6, which is Malware Analysis Egg-xecutable. Okay, we'll tap onto the room and we'll see what's in there. We have officially entered into the room Malware Analysis Egg-xecutable. So this will discover some common tooling for malware analysis within a sandbox environment. You can check off these two videos if you want to. These are like a walkthrough how to do this room. So we are in the introduction for the task one. So they have given some the town of Waraveli remains quiet in the middle of the night, while the residents of Waraveli are nicely tucked up in bed, blissfully unaware. The SOC team at the TBFC remain alert, poised, and ready for whatever may face them. Monitoring their screen, armed with freshly poured mug of hot cocoa, the elves of SOC watch their dashboards diligently. Suddenly, elves receive an email using from Elf Malcos in their inbox. It reads, "To all elves going forward, we'll be using a new program for creating and viewing team rotas. This new program will revolutionize how rotas are made here at TVFC. Please kindly contact IT support if you have issues and you're running in the program." Okay, why is Elf McClaus working at 3 a.m. first of all? Screams a member of SOC team in the background. They're right, something is amiss. Elf McBlue is immediately suspicious. Their years of experience in the SOC have given the wisdom not to download out of blue executables. Without McSkitty's wisdom, Elf McBlue takes charge, loading up their malware investigation toolkit. The investigation begins. Okay, so in this today's room, we're gonna discover the principle of malware analysis, an introduction to the sandbox where we're gonna perform malware analysis, and we're gonna differentiate between the dynamic and static analysis and the tools of the trade such as PeStudio, ProcMon, and Regshot. So I wanna search these three things and AI, ask AI what will it will say. We have hit a temporary cap. Don't worry, everything will be bang. Okay, we'll try again. If it is not work, and I will ask maybe collapse and tools. We'll copy and we'll ask our Leo AI and we'll see what it will says. Okay, so PStudio, Process Monitor, and Regshot. So PStudio, a portable application that analyzes PE files such as Windows, executables, and DLLs. Okay, it provides a detailed information about the file structure, imports, exports, and potential malicious behavior. Whereas Process Monitor, a powerful tool that from Sentinel that monitors real-time file system registry and time file activity, and Regshot, a tool that captures snapshots of registry before and after running a suspicious executable. Set up our virtual environment, and if you are connecting through VPN, you can use these details to enter to connect the machine. So we are using the attack box provided by THM, so we don't need to do this. You can see Alpha Mac Blue has been reloaded and personalized, and we got this. However, I want to enlarge the screen and minimize this, and gonna go over here and look after slowly one questions sandboxes. Okay, and they gave some explanation of principle of malware analysis, which is the process of examining a malicious file to understand its functionality, operation, and methods for defense against it. By analyzing a malicious file or application, we can see exactly how it operates and know how to prevent it. For example, could the malicious file communicate with an attacker server? We can block that server. Okay. And maybe basically there were two main branches of malware analysis. The first one shares about the static analysis, which mainly focus on inspecting a file without executing it, whereas dynamic analysis involves execution. So we'll come this shortly in coming exercise. So it gives an explanation of what is sandbox, and it is basically performing any malicious activity in an isolated environment. So with these fundamentals covered, let's move on to the practical session of today's room. The following will demonstrate a sample. You must apply these techniques to the HopHelper.exe file presented to you within the hop helper folder on the desktop of the VM. So let's move to the desktop and we'll see hop helper folder, and let's see, is there anything .exe? Yeah, we found this. Apparently we shouldn't do anything, and it gives some interactive static analysis about checksums, strings, imports, and resources. And first we're gonna use PeStudio. So go over here. I'm gonna go over the PeStudio, and we already discussed what PeStudio exactly. Then hold on, and yeah, what PeStudio? So PeStudio, a portable application that analyzes P portable executable files such as Windows executables and DDLS, and it provides information about file structure, reports, exports, and potential malicious behavior. Let's find out. And here we're gonna move this .exe file over here, and it will take some time, and we'll minimize this since we already executed. And we can see under the imports, this is the first question, I guess. So we'll go to the track me, and we'll go to our notepad. Yeah, what is the SHA 256 sum of the HopHelper.exe? We got this. This is the first flag we got. And the second question is, within the strings of HopHelper.exe, a flag with the format of thc exists. What is that flag? Okay, we'll find out. Under the strings, go to the version. So we can copy this value and paste the one. And under the strings, let's go to the strings. Where are the strings? So here we go. Oh my god, there are count of 4194. We need to find slowly. Let's go. Hold on. Where this? I know this will take a bit time, so just be patient until you found. And if you were not found, yeah, there we go. And this is the one we are looking at. Copy value. We found the other one too. So the answer would be THM strings at the found. That's the one. And the dynamic analysis, what registry value has the HopHelper.exe modified for persistence? So for this, I think we need to use Regshot. Now we are, so since we have done static analysis, now we are going to interactive dynamic analysis. So this section of the room provides introduction of dynamic analysis. As you recall, dynamic involves execution, as we remember, for the malicious sample to identify its behavior, how it interacts with the operating system. So for interactive dynamic analysis, we are using a Regshot, which is a widely used tool. And let's go to the Regshot first. We have finished this, so we can close this, and we can see Regshot over here. Okay, yes, I want to perform. As you can see, first we're gonna use, let's follow the instructions. What is, let's load up the Regshot and create the as currently exists. So we're gonna create a snapshot as the registry exists. We're gonna click first shot and then shot. So it will take some time. So meanwhile we'll go through it. What is Regshot? So Regshot is a widely utility, especially when analyzing malware windows. It works by creating two snapshots of the registry, one before the malware is run, another afterwards. The results are then compared to identify any changes. Okay. Malware aims to establish persistence, which meaning it seeks to run as soon as the device is switched on. A common technique for malware is to add a run key into the registry, which is frequently used to specify which applications are automatically executed when the device is powered on. Let's upload. Okay, I think the first one took 37 seconds. Now we're gonna do pop helper, and then we're gonna execute this. I think this is a malicious software, and as you can see, all the desktop icons are converted into Excel. So now we got some message, King Malher has sent his records. We're gonna minimize this for a time being, and we're gonna second shot, and we'll see, we'll analyze. hmm So a common technique for malware is to add a run key into the registry, which is frequently used to specify which applications are automatically executed when the device is powered on. Okay, we did this one. We have executed the HopHelper.exe, and then we analyze the second shot, and we're gonna compare. So the second shot is still taking a time. Okay, and now it took like 37 seconds again, and now we'll compare and see what will happen. So what will happen is we can see for the executable within the log that opens up. So I think they're gonna be notepad that will gonna open up, and we'll compare what's the difference. So you can see over here a log has opened, and we need to find out hop hop helper, and you can see cancel. Any difference? Okay, there's nothing over here. I think this is the one. You can see. Oops, well, maximize. So we don't need to much worry about this. So I think this is the one. You can see software, Microsoft Windows, and this is the path. If you look, you can see the difference. So my answer would be this. So come on, you copy, and we'll see the answer. Yeah, that's the one. I just played it. Uh, Unfortunately, I forgot my screen recording is not working, so I need to do all these three questions. That's the reason you have seen my answers early. However, the last two questions will do it by here. So we're gonna so once we're gonna do it, we're gonna use the process monitor to find out the TCS TCP operations and what network protocol is HopHelper.exe is using to communicate. Make sure to have executed while protocol was open and capturing the events. So what you're gonna do over here is, so it has given some steps. We'll follow the same steps. On we're gonna use process monitor. So minimize. Okay, minimize. Okay, this one I'm not gonna do anything. Where is process monitor? This is the process monitor. Okay. So once we done, next we'll explore using process monitor from this is internal suite to investigate today's sample. Process monitor is used to monitor and investigate how processes are interacting with the Windows operating system. It is a powerful tool that allows us to see exactly what a process is doing. For example, reading and writing registry keys, searching for files, or creating a network information. Open process monitor. Okay, we have opened that. Process monitor will automatically start and capturing for the system. After allowing a minute, ensuring that the sample has fully executed will now stop capturing. Okay, first capture, and is it capturing? Not this. And we need to do execute. Let's see. Hold on. First, op helper, and there we go. We're gonna re-execute. Okay, and gonna over here. Is it capturing? And we'll see now. Filter. I wanna see mm, process name, and let's see, HopHelper.exe, and yeah, there we go. Apply. Okay, we got list has been changed. We're gonna add one more, and wait, why is this one here? Apply, and we're gonna apply one more filter to find what TCP operation. Okay, and now filter, and then now we're gonna see which process it is. We already did process name. Now we're gonna check the operation, which is TCP. Add, apply. Why? You should able to see intense TCP. Add, apply. Okay, now we are able to see this, and we're gonna drag a bit more. Sandbox success. So now we gonna see uh what was the question here. Filter the output of TCP operations. What is the network protocol is using to communicate? Which is, we're gonna check, and we'll see properties. Oh wait, this one, properties, and we can see this is HTTP. Copy and paste, check. That's it. And can you find the web panel that HopHelper.exe is communicating with? So let's see what it is communicating with. So we can copy this, copy, and now open, and we're gonna paste. Here we did a mistake, that is copy paste and then slash. Here we go, we got some total 4 stamps, unique host 1, and good. So if you want, you can check the details. It gives the host name, shin, name hope helper, yeah, and these are some 4. That's all I found. So can you find the web panel what is communicating with? So if you click on check, it seems like well, let's see. It seems like executing some information. Can you find where and watch? Okay, that's the one. And if you enjoyed today's room, you can feel exposed some other rooms about basic static analysis and also dynamic analysis. Okay, well, we'll do this some later, maybe in other rooms. And that's all for this video. And we have officially finished this. You did it, malware analysis, executable complete. And that's all for this video. We have earned 1 ticket of Advent of Cyber, and that's it for this video. Until then, take care. Signing off, CyberXPopsy. Stay safe. Happy hacking.